Hello everyone. Welcome to the course Practical Approaches to Media Literacy in the World. Today's topic is comparison of two countries with different level of media literacy. Today, we are going to talk about the different segments of the media in these two countries, as well as the main similarities and main differences between them. This course is brought to you by European Youth Press and myself, Emma Brljak. The two countries we are putting in focus today have very different systems by which they are governed when it comes to media literacy. Today, we are going to talk about Finland and North Macedonia. When it comes to Finland. In Finland, media and information literacy (MIL) is seen as civic competence, important to every citizen from an early age. The term media education refers to the educational actions promoting MIL and the skills related to it. We will be talking about how Finnish media education is promoted through national policies and in various organizations and projects. Finland is known for its highly developed educational system. Their system is putting needs of people in focus from a very early age. They are not taught just in schools, but at home with parents too. This kind of approach will provide citizens with good careers and will give them an opportunity to invest their time in their better future. When it comes to North Macedonia, unlike Finland, Northern Macedonia does not attach as much importance to media and information literacy. As it is still a developing country, it faces various problems when it comes to competencies related to MIL. We can conclude that media literacy in North Macedonia is not highly developed. Findings of an edition of the Media Literacy Index for 2019 by the European Policies Initiative of the Open Society Institute Sofia put Finland on the first place among 35 European countries. She is considered the best equipped to withstand the impact of fake news due to the quality of education, free media and high trust among people. Finland is previously mentioned as one of the most developed countries in the whole world. That quality has put her on the first place of Media Literacy Index, showing the amount of competencies that Finland have among the other countries. North Macedonia is rated the lowest because she showed that lowest resilience potential to deal with misinformation and its effect as they are trailing behind in the Index 2019 with problems in media freedom and education. North Macedonia earned the last place due to the big lack of media freedom all over the country. In Finland, media education and its benefits are seen in a very broad sense in Finnish policies. Media education enhances versatile literacy competencies, and thanks to media education, people in all age groups possess better skills for tackling everyday life, participating in society, and developing as individuals. Ensuring stronger positions for media education is one of the strategic aims of the Ministry of Education and Culture. On the other side, in North Macedonia, as indicated in the Broadcasting Strategy 2013-17, there have been efforts to introduce media literacy in the mother tongue curriculum, but have not been implemented. Trainings of more than 1,000 teachers were conducted, but the project stopped in the final phase and the media literacy continues to be underrepresented. In North Macedonia, there is no single document, law, strategy, program for development of education in which media literacy is incorporated in spite of the numerous reforms in the curricula and subject in their content. We can conclude that media education does not exist in the formal education of the North Macedonia. Finland is one of a very few countries with a governmental media education authority, that is, the National Audiovisual Institute with its Department for Media Education and Audiovisual Media, that has a legal task to promote media education, children's media skills, and the development of a safe media. Media space in Finland has big quality because of a lot of organizations and people whose task is to work on it and to promote media literacy in the best way possible. Republic of North Macedonia has no specific governmental authority dedicated to promote media education as such. In North Macedonia, there is not one single governmental body that is putting a focus of developing media literacy. In Finland, the importance of media and information literacy is emphasized in several national policies, and media education is promoted by a governmental authority. National level goals for media education were drawn up in 2013. In North Macedonia, in March 2019, the Agency for Audio and Audiovisual Media Services published the Media Literacy Policy. Unlike North Macedonia, promoting media and information literacy starts at a very early age in the Finnish educational system. National core curricula for pre-primary education and basic education includes transversal competence areas, and the curriculum for the upper secondary education includes cross-curricular themes, multiliteracy and media, as well as technology and society. Despite being a very developed country, Finland is investing a lot in the capacities of its own systems. No wonder it was declared one of the best for a living in the world. Significant media educational work takes place all over the country, and Finland benefits from a rich variety of operators in the field. There are almost 100 different organizations promoting MIL in Finland. This is an addition to media education carried out in the formal education. Finland is putting a big focus in its literature too, so it leads once again to a highly developed educational system. Main organizations dedicated to MIL in Finland are the National Audiovisual Institute under the Ministry of Education and Culture, National Board of Education, the Ministry of Justice and the Finnish Competition and Consumer Agency, the Finnish Society on Media Education, Finnish Library Association, and the many national services of youth work. As previously mentioned, in Finland, there is a lot of people that are working in a lot of organizations dedicated to promoting media literacy as such. Main organizations dedicated to MIL in North Macedonia are the Macedonian Association of Journalists, Journalists Association of Macedonia, and Trade Union of Macedonian Journalists. North Macedonia struggles with corruption, and while the media and civil society are active, journalists and activists face pressure and intimidation. In North Macedonia, there is no specific law or strategy that is forbidding this and fighting for the rights of activists and journalists, and any idea that is leading to this has become quickly nullified. The Finnish media knows it is in its interest to keep the government far away from the press. The consensus is that if the media does not keep its own house in order, someone else will come and do it for them. This is the end of the video. Thank you for your attention, and I hope that you enjoyed it.